So it should be an interesting match coming up here. Thoughts about the drafts overall? Do you like one over the other, Merlini?
I think both of them are pretty even. I don't like Bane versus Clockwork.
Oak. We see the Crystal Maiden and the Visage coming around the backside. Blomberg going to be in big trouble here. DK going to come in with the stun. And it's going to be an easy first blood. Going the way of our Radiant side. Next KZ going to get the first kill on the board. Amazing. Going to be the one to grab that last hit on the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, I think the bigger thing is setting back that mid hero, forcing him to buy a TP early, slowing down his bottle, and he's not going to have his bottle until like well after like the 2 minute mark, which is going to be a slightly big deal. Wadafaka already has his.
Veno may be in a little bit of trouble here. And yeah, I think he's going to be hard-pressed to survive this one. The 1v3 scenario, plenty of crowd control, and Visage going to be the one to grab that last hit. So very unfortunate bit of extra poison damage. I can't imagine the 4% slow is going to help keep Strangby alive. We'll see him get hook-shotted here and maybe able to survive for a moment. Boomski going to be on his way in. He's going to try to slow down Equal. Going to get caught in the Nightmare. The Moonlight Shadow comes out. They're going to try to turn this around. Strangby needs to be a little bit careful here. Going to get right up into his face and will connect with a Starfall. And oh, Morana actually going to fall right there. Are they going to be able to finish off Equal? He's got the poison on him. Boomski not going to be looking around to find him. Oh man, Equal just going to be able to pour it out. I would think I have 6, and based on the amount of pressure they put his way,
they scout him out with a rocket. He's in a lot of trouble.
A while before that happens, exactly right. Venomancer is going to be able to use the healing soul to at least get back up to full health. He's going to make this army of Plague Wards to try and buy himself some time. Oh, look at that block right there. He's going to keep himself safe. What a fuck, and not going to be able to make it in. Now Bane going to make a rotation up. He's going to use the Nightmare. Gale not going to connect. Oh no, that's very unfortunate. May still be able to finish off the Dragon Knight here. Doom's now moved out of the jungle. Timbersaw rotating up as well. What a fuck, level 7. Sipping up that bottle. Very tanky on that Dragon Knight. Only 1 point in the Dragon Blood. I think he's going to be slated to fall right here as he micros his way through the trees. If he escapes this, he definitely deserves some applause here, but he's going to move towards the tower, looking for a perhaps dire...
Teams execute team fights decently. Looks like chicken.
Almost. Not quite, but a close call. We saw Visage deny that haste
nice arrow.
Timbersaw. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a kill on the Visage. Pretty easy kill coming out for Strangby, but he still may be in a little bit of trouble here. Does not have leap, doesn't have enough mana or the cooldown. Weaver going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I think the Midas pickup is completely okay here because your biggest threat is getting doomed, and if Doom is really underfarmed, then it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, Murata in a little bit of trouble here, stuck in the cogs, is going to have a leap off cooldown, trying to stand his ground against Equal, not going to be able to survive that. Gale again.
That Gale missed? That looked like it hit.
Oh man, it was right on the edge, but not going to connect. Would have been a kill on the Clockwork, but oh no, now Veno gets turned around on. Reeves goes in, Clockwork finishes him off with a rocket. This is just a disaster for 4FC. Second time Clockwork, and now going primary Devour, so looking for perhaps some recovery for him here.
Yeah, and the supports on next KZ actually mostly just the Visage, but he's really farmed. Looks like Manta's finally going to take a spill on top.
Yep, Fiend's Grip into Arrow, not going to be able to survive that one. Nicely done, but just look at how they approach one another.
Yeah, Venomancer felt that one out too. He pinged out, or somebody pinged out. I think Doom pinged out there, and very nice of him not to get caught out there.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh,
They're just going to go
kidding.
straight
He gets
between
caught
that
out.
tower. Yeah, Veno. Absolutely nothing he can do. I mean, just a couple of right clicks from Dragon Knight in that Elder Dragon form, a Dragon Tail. And down he goes. So that's going to be a 1-0, and now this should be a pretty easy farming recovery. I mean, he had that slow start, as we mentioned. Thoughts about the double Midas recovery here? Yeah, Krilly not going to get to use that first cooldown. Great timing to set up this gank. Going to slow down that farm even more. He does pop the mech, but not going to be enough. Now Strangby could be in a little bit of trouble here. Does have the leap and going to hop away. Boomski nearby as well. But oh no, now Boomski going to get caught. He'll take a Dragon Tail to the face. That's going to be just 2 easy kills at this point.
But they kind of have to go for resort number 2. Scouts out that Moonlight Shadow. Wadafaka does on top, and Visage is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Visage very well may fall right here. Strangby going to hop forward, just going to buy enough time for Doom to come in. Not even going to burn the Doom. They don't need it. He's got the Ensnare after devouring one of those Dark Troll Summoners. And that will set up for an easy kill, but it's not over yet. Wadafaka going to come in. Double damage rune on. That Elder Dragon form, he is doomed, but already has the ulti on, doing a lot of damage to that Timbersaw. Down he goes. Nice cogs. Going to come out from Equal as he does push him back. Going to be able to set up a kill on Doom as well. It's going to be a 1-for-2 exchange as the support comes in from next KZ, and they're going to find the very sizable. Yeah, they should be able to, but oh, look at that Force Staff on Bane. Beautifully done. Arrow going to come in. Is going to connect with the Clockwork, but it's already a 5v4. Plague Ward's annoying, but I don't know that they'll be enough to secure 4FC the victory in this fight. The Tier 3 tower is going to fall. 4FC on the back leg here. They're trying to micro back towards the well a bit. And Dragon Knight just continuing to zone them out. Chakram is going to connect. Doom going to be used on Dragon Knight again, but the follow-up just not going to be there. Mantis taking a lot of damage. Does have that time lapse. Going to stand his ground for now. Will time lapse back. That Chakram doing a lot of damage. 4FC still unable to secure a kill. There it is. First going to finish off the Crystal Maiden. Going to grab the Visage Nest next, but still not coming out ahead in this fight. Checking the buyback status. There have been a few burned by 4FC Marana as well as the Veno, and still not going to be enough to hold. And yeah, it's looking pretty grim here for this mid lane of Rax.
Yeah, and 2 nice force stats by Eagle. First to catch off the Bane to set up the fight, and then second to push DK into the timber so he got that stun off. And yeah, it looks like it's pretty close to being GG.
Yep, and there it is. GG well played do come out from 4FC, so a reasonably quick game, fairly one-sided in favor of NextKZ here, 20-8.